Hey folks, welcome back to Black and White. Here on Victory Road, heading off to the Pokemon League. This is our final challenge before we face the Elite Four and that which lies beyond. Now, this Victory Road is a bit more linear than basically any Victory Road in any of the games, except maybe Gold, Silver, Crystal. But that doesn't mean it isn't, like, creative and interesting. As you can see, there's the sliding down business, which is basically glorified ledge jumping, but it's still pretty cool. Also showing this wild Pokemon just because it's something we haven't seen before, and may never actually see this form of. You may see the evolution. Rufflet. It's like an eagle thing. And I don't think it appears before this. Maybe it appears on Route 10. But this brings up something that I really dislike about this Victory Road. I was about to praise it, but I really dislike it because there are a number of Pokemon that are only available here. So if you want to, like, use one, you have to wait a really long time to get, like, a Rufflet, or a Dano, or a Heatmore, or a Durant, or something like that. It's frustrating. But that said, it is fairly linear to go through just getting to the end, but if you want to explore and get all the items, it actually does require a bit of crafty ledge sliding and other cool business like that. So I like that, and there's hidden items. Hidden items are always a good thing. And most of the dead ends do have rewards of some sort, even if they are a dead end. So you can get that on your side if you are feeling up to it. Like, that's a dead end. Doesn't actually have a prize, you just slide down to where you were. That's one of the exceptions. Every point, I swear. Anywho, this guy showing off what he has to have, what he has, because it's clearly pretty boss. They do have a lot of ace trainers in this late game area, just because it's kind of a tradition at this point. All the ace trainers are all the good Pokemon trainers that have made it to Victory Road, but for some reason are just hanging out rather than facing the Elite Four. Anyway, keeping this part in just because it's a Lilo versus Stoutland, I think it's part of my contract. I have to show these. Just like I have a contract to do a mirror match whenever possible. And then Scolipede. I don't remember if I've actually shown Scolipede or not, but it's pretty boss. I was gonna use one, but then I decided against it. But yeah, it's a Scolipede, and it deserves all the screen time it may or may not get. See, Scolipede, you know, Venipede appeared in, like, what, the route after the second gym. So we could be seeing a bunch of Venipede, Whirlipede, and Scolipede all throughout the game. But we don't. We just see the fucking monkeys all over again. It's dumb. I really am curious how they will mess with the trainer, like, Pokemon distribution business in the inevitable third version. Because I really hope they improve that. Anyway, when I played through White, I basically just went straight through as much as possible. So, all these little side excursions to get items and fight optional trainers are in black. Which is probably for the best, because the black fights are probably more interesting, because I'm using a variety of Pokemon. Anyway, BEM. It's the evolution of a similarly strangely named Psychic, I think, Pokemon. I'm gonna look that up. It's weak to dark, I know that much. Yes. BEM evolves from LGM or something. I don't know how to pronounce it. But that's my issue with a lot of the Pokemon in the 5th gen. I don't know how the hell to pronounce their names, because I don't watch the anime anymore. But yeah, it's a cerebral Pokemon, Psychic type. It looks like an alien to me, I don't know about you. Anyway, Heatmore. Heatmore I mentioned in the list of wild Pokemon only available here. It's a fire type. It's kind of a counterpart to Durant, which you also have not seen yet. But it's an anteater. It's a fire anteater, and it's paired with a steel ant, and it's pretty cool. Or hot, depending on how you want the pun to go. So yeah, it's a cool Pokemon that I would love to use, but it's only available here, and I don't want to wait until the Victory Road to get one of the last members of my team. I feel like making evolved forms of a Pokemon available on the Victory Road is great, but introducing new Pokemon is, other than like, say, Moltres in the first gen, just as like an exploratory reward, that just frustrates me. So yeah, screw you, Heatmore. You should be available earlier. And a Lilligant. Am I going for the mirror match? I'd better go for the mirror match. No, I don't. I am blown away. That's horrible. I am ashamed of myself. But it's okay, because you'll be getting a lot of mirror matches in the near future even. Lots of mirror matches. So many mirror matches, you won't know how to comprehend all of the mirror matches. Okay, you bet. Come in, finish it off with a mirror match. Finish it off with a mirror match. Finish it off with a mirror match. Come on, come on, cross fingers, cross fingers. No, really, really. What was I thinking when I recorded this 3 weeks ago? I don't know. Yeah, Lilligant goes down. See, I like trainers like that, because they have evolved Pokemon, and they're, like, dangerous, and they'll give you good experience. Anyway, down these stairs you'll see Strength Boulder. If you do have Strength, you can move boulders and create shortcuts, usually for backtracking, so you can, like, run and heal or something. But there is one place where it does have a special prize if you fulfilled certain requirements. Anyway, full restore. Totally worth it. Anywho, over here, this guy has a bunch of fighting type Pokemon. I don't want to deal with him. Screw it. Screw it. All the Pokemon of interest that he does have, you will be seeing in the near future anyway, in a much more dangerous fashion, so may as well not spoil the surprise. Anywho, mid-route Doctor, much appreciated. I'm really glad that these have been introduced in this generation, because they're very nice. Like, it definitely makes things less difficult, I'll give you that. But it's so much less frustrating, especially in a solo run, because you can restore your PP, and it's great, it's wonderful, it's fantastic. Anyway, Levani, haven't seen one of these in a long time, even though they've been available for a very long time. You whore. And that takes care of that. I'm glad they didn't make the doctors too difficult, but like still gave him a fully evolved Levani. Because I mean, you gotta work for it. But wouldn't it suck to lose to a doctor? That would just be awful. I think I've done that. Anyway, revive, very nice. And you can either go up or out. Out, I think, leads to an item or something. Or it's a ledge that would lead to an item or something. I don't specifically recall. But if it's worth getting, I'll get it, so whatever. Anywho, this dude has Clang. You remember Clang. People criticize Clang for being incredibly unoriginal. Even though it's basically just as unoriginal as Doug Trio and Magneton. I mean, it is a bunch of Clink pasted together. I'm not gonna deny that. Come on, Berlanga, go for it. Do whatever you're doing. Oh no! Berlanga, no! Oh. Wow, that did like nothing, considering it was super effective. You should be ashamed of yourself, Clang. Darmanitan. I can't remember if you've seen a Darmanitan in action. It definitely hasn't been in a long time. Pretty boss fire type. Can turn into a statue and doesn't afraid of anything. You jerk. Criticals are dumb and dumb people for angry. I hate it when I use a potion, get full health, and then they get a crit and kill me anyway. It's just makes me sad. Anyway, bringing in Cindy, thanks to Flash Fire, I'll be immune to any fire-type moves that he may or may not use, and then get my own crit of my own. And Curse. Curse is not really my style. I don't like cutting away half my HP. Because usually you can just kill him in as long as it would take. There are very few 4-hit KOs that you'll be dealing with in this game. Should really get those warts checked out. And that takes care of that. Now I'll admit I lost to that guy. It's true. But still, it's pretty cool. I like it that I'm losing to trainers that aren't gym leaders. Because it means they're actually stepping up their game in terms of difficulty. I mean, a lot of it is just my impatience, but still. Hello, sir. What do you have? Yes, he has a Gigalith. Gigalith being the final evolution of Roggenrola. It's only available through trading. In that way, it's very similar to Colin. It is so cool. Look at that guy. I love this guy. Look at him. He's like a Japanese monster. Like, you could totally see him destroying a town. And as you can see, he's actually putting me kind of into the danger zone there. But, you know, playing the odds using reversal. That was a lot more dangerous than I would have expected myself to an action to perform, yeah. And an Electros. I don't know, have we seen Electros before? Because they are the final evolution of Dynamo and Electric. And you will be seeing an Electros of our own quite soon. Screw you, stupid criticals with defense drops and random game is trying to screw me over, but I'm screwing it over. You can't stop me. See, that guy's dangerous. He's legitimately dangerous. He has 2 fully evolved Pokemon at a high level. They will wreck you if you don't know what you're doing. It's awesome. Anywho, down there is just a strength shortcut thing. Don't worry about it. And now you can either head on to the Pokemon League, or you can fetch some items. Guess what I'm doing? Yep, there's a nugget. Which, guess what? I still haven't sold it. I haven't sold it. I'm a terrible person. And then a couple of dowsing machine items up here in the hizzy. See, maximum healing items, because you need them at this point. Or rather, they're much preferable at this point. We can buy them, but they're really expensive. And just for the heck of it, Psychic Gem. One-time Psychic Move power-up item that you hold. Then Dragon Claw. If you have a Dragon-type Pokemon, this is definitely a good choice for them. Screw you, fighting Pokemon person. And you can see there's an item over there that we gotta get. We want it. I want it. And, yeah, I went through a lot of repels in this, just because I was running around and I wasn't entirely sure what I was doing. But yeah, used a lot of repels. And what did I do? I want that item too. That's a very good item. Yeah, it's cool, because you can go straight through pretty easily, but if you want to get all these items, which are more or less generally pretty useful, you have to be creative and have some trial and error and try things out. And then the last awesome item that we'll be getting here is Wild Charge. This is kind of a weaker version of Volt Tackle. It's a physical electric move with recoil. And guess who's gonna learn it? It's not Berlanga. Not Manfred either. Or Edmund. Or Cindy. You got it yet? Because it's not Lilo. Have I run out of... I forget which ones I've said already. Yes, we're teaching it to Electra. You probably saw that coming. Basically because it's more powerful than Spark, and for once I'm willing to sacrifice that recoil damage. Because it's bound to be pretty darn useful. Anyway, down we go. And, anyway, second move that Electra is getting up in here, Thunderbolt. Basically my go-to special electric-type move. Replacing Charge Beam, getting Thunderbolts, 95 base power. It's pretty rad. I would highly recommend it to anyone who enjoys using electric-type moves. And here we are. The Pokemon League. Not yet. Go heal, go buy items, go train. You will want to. You know, just maybe. Just maybe. And you heal, and off screen, of course, I will be training up to actually stand a chance against these trainers. I might be able to squeak through at this point, but it would be really tedious and horrible, and you wouldn't want to watch it. So, save, and I will see you guys next time.